Hello guys, it is our sentence surgeon for the week. It's from the nonfiction book Rocks and Minerals, and the sentence says, sometimes magma cools slowly underground. So I think it's important to note that we have great content vocabulary for our nonfiction. So this word magma is one that you will know talking about rock formations. We're going to read the book on Monday, so you'll learn a little bit more. But magma is a good vocabulary word, one that we would find in the glossary of a nonfiction book. So we can notice that it ends in a period. It's not, so that means it's either declarative, which is a regular statement, or it's imperative, which means it's either somebody giving someone a command. Nobody is being commanded to do anything, it's just telling you what happens. So this sentence is declarative. Again, we haven't had any other different sentences for sentence surgeons this week, or for this entire school year. Declarative. And the sentence structure is simple. There's not a conjunction in it. There's not two different subjects or two different predicates. There's just one subject and one predicate, which we'll get to after we label the parts of speech. So if I'm looking through the sentence, I'm looking for things that are things. He sometimes isn't a thing. Magma is a thing. So magma is a noun. Cools is not a thing. Slowly is not a thing of a person or a place. And underground technically is a place. However, it's a little bit more of a describing word. So that one can be a little confusing. It's more of a description of where this is happening. So now let's look for the action of the sentence. So sometimes magma cools. Magma, the noun, is cooling. So that is a verb, and it is present tense because it's happening right now. Present tense verb. Let's look at the other words in the sentence. So sometimes is a word that is describing the cooling. And cooling is a verb, not a noun. So if it's a describing word that describes something that's not a noun, it's a verb, that is going to be an adverb. And then the word slowly, cools slowly, it's describing how the cooling is happening. So once again, it's a word that's describing a verb. Also note, it ends in an ly. Many times words that end in ly are going to be adverbs. Not all adverbs have to end in ly, but a lot of ly words are adverbs. I shouldn't have had the S on the end right there. Let me take that off. Bye, Miss Jordan. In the middle of our video. All right, and then the word underground, like I said, some of you might see that as a place, but really it's describing what is happening to the cooling. It's underground. So this is actually another adverb. This sentence is packed with adverbs. And this week you are getting, with your ELA stations, I printed them out like a month ago, but I haven't given them to you yet. You have a list of adverbs. And so adverbs describe a verb, adjective, or another adverb. It tells us how, where, when, how much, and with what frequency. So how something happens, like slowly, how it happens is slowly. Where, and so that's giving you some locational kind of words, and that's where the underground part comes in. When, we have different parts of time. How much it happens, or how often, sometimes. So sometimes is one of those words too. And so if ever there's a word where you're not sure if it's, sorry, I'm trying to get this not blurry. There we go. If it's not a noun, verb, adjective, article, and then you're kind of stuck on where it might be, definitely look at this adverbs list and see if this can help you. So it's a describing word that describes something other than a noun. So you can get those in your ELA binder. Our subject is going to be our noun. So the subject of the sentence is magma. And what is the magma doing? It cools. All right, easy peasy sentence this week, less than 5 minutes. Bye.